Hi guys, my name is Kaylin Persh and I'm going to be teaching my husband, Noah Persh, how to do a handstand. So the goal at the end of this video is to hopefully do a handstand, but if not, we will do a scaled back version, which would be a donkey kick. So first, I'm just going to demonstrate it to you so you can just kind of sit back and watch for a second. All you gotta do is just watch, okay? There we go. Okay, so that was me demonstrating. Now, second, I'm going to kind of demonstrate again, but also give him cues, type of feedback on how to do it, like what exactly to do. So first, you're always gonna start good leg in front, bad leg to the side, so you're kind of in the gymnast lunge, so slightly different. My arms are going to be up like this by my ears, and then as you lower down, you're going to be raising this leg. Once your hands get down to the ground, you'll just do a little kick up with the other leg. So here we go. I'm going down, my hands touch, kick, my feet touched together at the top, and then as they touch, they come back down. Good leg that's in front comes down first, bad leg that's behind comes down second. Your arms are going to be up by your ears the entire time, at least that is the goal. So now Noah's going to try to do it, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
So good leg is going to go in front, and then hands are up by the ears. Yep. And then reach down. Do a little kick. All right, good effort. Okay, so some things that I'm going to tell Noah are, the goal is to focus on keeping your arms by your ears. So you were kind of down here. To get up easier, keeping those arms by the ears the entire time will help you to stand up a bit easier. So, do you have any questions?
I got it.
All right, let's try this again.
Ears, ears,
ears. Better. All right, what do you think you can do better?
I don't know. What do you think I can do better?
You don't have any idea what you think you can do better?
My leg doesn't come up off the ground very much.
Do you have any idea why?
No.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you why.
Okay.
So the reason why it doesn't come up that much is because you're not kicking hard enough. So you have to kick a little bit harder. We want to focus on what to do, what not to do.
Okay.
Okay. So don't focus on the negatives, focus on what am I going to do. So what are you going to do, Noah?
Kick harder.
Kick harder. Okay, good job. Let's see it. Okay. Your foot got a little bit more in the air that time. It definitely got more in the air, don't you think?
I think so.
All right. So remember, it's okay to make mistakes during practice. This is why we practice. Okay, so it's important to know that practice is a time to make those mistakes and to get better and learn and grow from them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to try this again?
I'll do it.
All right.
Lead leg in front.
Mm-hmm.
Gymnast stance.
Mm-hmm.
Ears.
Okay. All right. What do we think?
I'm not a gymnast.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Is there something you think you can do better?
I can kick harder.
Kick harder. Is there anything else you think you can do?
I don't know.
Don't know? Do you need me to...
Yeah, tell me.
Do you want me to demonstrate it to you again? Or does the verbal feedback... Is it verbal feedback or observational feedback?
Verbal.
Okay, so I'm going to walk you through it. So just kind of follow after me. I'm not going to kick up all the way, but Noah is. So what's our stance?
Lead leg in front.
Yes, lead leg, good leg in front. We're in that lunge position. And then our arms are going to do what?
Go to our ears.
Ears, yep. And then what's next?
Go to the ground.
You're going to go, okay, so something I notice here is he's starting to bend down before he's lifting that back leg up. So you're going to do it in one fluid motion.
Okay.
Where as you start to go down, this back leg is going to raise. Okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Better. Woo! I think that one was your best one yet.
I agree.
What do you think went well about this?
Walking me through step by step helped. I'm still no gymnast.
Hey, that is okay. That is all right. This was your first time ever practicing that. Remember, practice is perfect to get better. That is all that we have for our demonstration side. Thanks. Thanks, Noah. All right, it is Kaylin. I'm back again to just kind of describe the past few minutes that we just had coaching Noah through how to do a handstand. So the first thing is how to effectively utilize verbal instruction. So I use my words. My goal was to be as clear and concise as possible, to not overload him with words upon words like fix this, fix that, fix that. My goal was to have him fix one thing at a time. So in the video, it was his arms by his ears. That was our first fix. We weren't going to do all of his fixes all at once. So it was arms first, and then kicking that back leg up, or no, kicking it harder, and then make sure that as you're lowering to raise that back leg. So we didn't want to fix all three of those at once, because that can lead to the novice learner getting defeated, getting frustrated, being overwhelmed, just being hard, making it harder to focus because there's so many things to focus on, and it can just be stressful. So we want to give them one cue at a time. Demonstration-wise, I just did the good old-fashioned. I demonstrated it myself. You could do that through having another person demonstrate. You could do that through a video, watching, not necessarily watching film like you would think, but just watching a video of someone doing it. Those can be helpful as well. For the augmented feedback, I paid attention to the things that he was doing, the reason why he wasn't kicking and reaching his feet to touch together. So from the augmented feedback, recognizing that he isn't kicking hard enough would be an example of that. And the 5 things that I thought were effective for motor skill instruction, I've kind of already said some of these, but to be clear and concise, we want to be able to not overload them. We have a limited attentional capacity. So if I'm giving him too much all at once, it's going to bombard him, and it could become a hot mess. So we want to focus on one thing at a time. Usually the goal is to focus on the one that is either, if it's making them not safe, or if it's just maybe the worst one, or would help them improve the most. So I want to keep that in mind. Reminding him that practice is where failure is. So now is the time to make those mistakes, make those failures, because when in competition, we don't want to be making those failures. We want to perfect the skill during practice to be able to do that during competition. Another thing is ask the learner questions on what they think went wrong. I kind of noticed that as I went along, it's a little bit harder to do with a more novice learner because they don't necessarily know what the right thing is to do. But I do think it is important and valuable to help remind them of things that I have already said. So instead of me just reiterating like, hey, do this, this, and this, and I don't want to be the one talking the entire time. I want him to be able to think like, well, what went wrong this time? So just maybe being like, oh yeah, I forgot. You told me to put my arms by my ears and I didn't keep my arms by my ears. That helps him think through the skill, which can increase his implicit learning through the skill. Concurrent feedback when needed, which this is personally something that I struggle with. I tend to give too much feedback. My goal was to give him delayed feedback to where he would complete the skill, have 5 to 10 seconds of him kind of thinking like, okay, I did it. This is what it feels like, getting used to the skill really. Many times I was like, oh yeah, like during the middle of it, which I didn't necessarily mean to do, but we did talk about with sports like gymnastics and tumbling, to be able to give feedback during the skill is also valuable, especially because skills like gymnastics, or some skills in gymnastics and tumbling, can be very unsafe. So to be able to keep those safer, giving feedback during the skill is okay. And then the last thing is giving feedback, focusing on what to do. So my goal was to not tell him to like, hey, don't fall on the ground. If a novice learner is learning to do a handstand for the first time and they're told, hey, don't fall on the ground, they're probably scared and freaking out a little bit, and they're probably going to be timid. So my goal was to tell him to do the right things. Do these things, therefore you'll be able to do this. So this is like the pre-feedback rather than like post-feedback or the like in the moment feedback, to focus on what not to do so he doesn't freak out in the moment and be more likely to get injured. Thank you.